Hi guys, so today I'm gonna take my braids out because it's been a month, and for this month I was doing the rice water challenge for the whole month, and there's gonna be a video after this one. So I thought it would be fun if I'm using argan oil to take out my braids, softly. So I thought that it would be nice to talk about some braid story, because in my city box braids are really popular. So it's been a while. During high school there was many fights, not that many, but I don't know, at some point I felt like there were many fights. So there was one fight. It was two girls. I can't remember the reason of why they started fighting, but yeah, I missed the fight because I'm at school. I think I missed most of the fights. I always come at the end. Well, whatever. So yeah, they were fighting, and one of the girls, she got she didn't win, let's say that. So that girl, she had crochet braids. Yeah, I think she had crochet or box braid. So yeah, and they fought in the cafeteria during lunch break or something. There was not a lot of people. I can't remember, I wasn't there, so I can't really say, but by the time that I got there, there was not a lot of people. So yeah, they fought there, and then when the fight was interrupted by the security people, man, whatever. We looked on the floor, and there were braids on the floor, and not one, two, at least 10 braids, and everybody was like, oh my god. And black people, we know when a braid had fallen out, especially during, oh my god, look at these. Especially during a fight, it's embarrassing, embarrassing. And everybody was like, oh my god, she pulled the braids out, blah blah. And nobody took the braids, they just left it on the floor. So after that, there were braids around the school. It's so weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. I never thought this could happen. Most of the people in my school had box braids, so everybody was scared. I was like, oh my god, is it my braid? Is it my braid? Because it was in a brown color, and brown, black, and red braids, burgundy, were what everybody had. So we basically all had the same braids, but it was different size. Some people like it bigger, some short, color range. So yeah, every girl started being scared, oh my god, is it my braid? Is it my braid? So everybody tied their hair, just in case a braid fell out, it would stay in the ponytail. And after that, I don't know, maybe it happened before that, but I never noticed it. But after that, every couple months, we would just see a braid out of nowhere, just in the middle of the school, just there on the floor. So uh, and at that time, we used to braid ourselves, not ourselves, but between friends. So we wouldn't go to a professional and stuff. We would just do it between us, because it was way cheaper. Just $20, and if you go to a professional, it's 80. Not even a professional, just an adult. So yeah, also it wasn't, they weren't the best braids, but it was convenient for school and for our budget. And also the schedule, we all had the same schedule, so we were all free at the same time. We all had a braid like scar. Like every time we see a braid on the floor, like oh my god, like everybody was touching their hair, and like especially in the gym, that's where like they were the most. I guess during gym, like braids fall out or something. So yeah, me and my best friend, like one of my best friend, yeah, we studied together during high school, and we always had box braids, especially during school. Like it just like was easy in the morning. We were so lazy, so we're like just put braids, so in the morning we don't have to do our hair. So yeah, my friend, she braided herself. She like did her own braids, and like in the back, because she always tie like do a ponytail like in the back, she didn't really like, she was like, nobody's looking in the back of my hair, so I'm not gonna, force like do all cute and stuff if nobody's gonna see it. So I was like, okay, fine. But then she had PE class and like in the beginning of the day she was like, oh, my braid in the back are starting to get loose because her hair mostly, I don't know if that's for everyone, but me and my friend, like her hair in the back is like looser. So like she was like, I think it's gonna slide, but it's good. Like I pulled it a little bit, like it was still holding, so I'm good. She going to PE class, and I think she was playing like volleyball or badminton, and like she's very competitive, so she's all in. She's going left and right and stuff, and then like one of her friends is like, oh my god, your braid is on the floor. Like in the middle of the game, like she just like, oh my god, oh my god, that one, but she just picked it and like put it, like I think she had pockets, so she put it in pocket. But like every like in our class it's mostly white people, so they were like, what the heck, like how did you braid like fall, like I don't understand, blah blah blah. So yeah, she was like, oh my god. And then like her PE class ended, and then we like meet up at the lockers, and all her friends, like we have like common friends, so like I know them too, and they were like, oh my god, like your friend, like her braid was on the floor, and I was like, oh my god. I thought it could just happen to other people, like never to us. So since then, every time that I braid myself or like someone braid my hair, I always like do like the pull thing, like just to be sure that it's holding. And like I do this like every week. I don't know. I just like since then I'm like never, like if it's my braid, like I'm gonna know. So yeah, and then I did my braids once, and like we were the only two girls who had like burgundy braids in the school, and I guess she lost her braid because it wasn't mine, it wasn't the same length. And like my friend all made me like, your braid was like, oh my god, it's yours, it's yours. I'm like panicking, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna pick it up, I'm just gonna stay here, and like no one's gonna know, just I'm just like, no. And then I go see him like, that is not even mine. You're like, oh, we're just trying to scare you. I'm like, this thing is serious. If you have braids, you know that this thing is serious. It's like embarrassment level. Like I could have took my backpack and went right back home. Like it's that serious. Like in high school, like how our school is formed is like everyone can kind of see things. I don't know. It just, no, it's just too exposed, like wherever you go, like there's people, so there's no like, I don't know, our school is just shaped weirdly, so you can't really be like, in your corner. So yeah, like since then, like every time that I do my braids, it's just like, and never like when a braid fell out, like when it's mine, is because I took it out, or like I'm like pulling on it like all day, but it never came up by itself. Like that is just not a thing. I don't know. I hope it never happened to you, because I don't know, just thinking about it, I'm like, I feel the embarrassment. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, since then, wigs and weaves and what else are becoming like more and more popular, because box braid. Like I don't know. I guess if everyone box braid was falling out, and also like the braid store in our city um doesn't have a lot of options. So when people wanted to go like a little extra and like have a balayage like in their braids, um they all had like the same balayage. There were only like two colors. I think they were gray and blonde, like black to gray and black to blonde. So I'm halfway done. I didn't detangle it yet. I just like undone the braids, and my arms like, oh my god, this hurts. My arms are tired and I'm hungry because it's almost noon. I think it's noon. I don't know. I was watching a video. Now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna watch my video while eating, and then I'm gonna come back for the other half. So I'm back. I ate. I'm back with more energy, and I've done the back section, so there's only this part left. I am very tired. Like the braids are just, you can hear like the neck. I'm like stiff like all over, and I worked out yesterday, so like my body is not like flexible and stuff. It's not flexible like to begin with. So. So now it's time for detangling. I'm still gonna just use the arm because I'm probably gonna wash my hair tonight or tomorrow. Like this summer I want my hair to be popping. I always like my hair like in the winter I have braids and stuff, but like in the summer I'm like all out, putting my hair in different hairstyles. I know there's like shrinkage because my hair shrinks a lot, believe it or not. Like this is like one picture from when I was in Africa this winter, and like it was so humid and like my hair kept shrinking. So yeah, one of the main reasons that I started that I am starting doing hair videos is because in my city a lot of girls like when bald either did a big shop or like are transitioning, and I'm like one of the first one who did it like in my age range. I did it when I was 14, 15, 14. Yeah, I think I was 14 when I did the big chop. So like everybody's like asking me advice, or like, you know, they're like, you did it, so that's why I did it, or something like that. And you know, this is my 6th year being natural, and I did a lot of mistakes. So yeah, I think everybody needs I think everybody should experience those mistakes, like to you know, learn from it. And now I definitely know like my hair, like how it works, and like what is a porosity, or my strands, the density and stuff. Like I know my hair, but I feel like if it's someone who like has completely different hair, I couldn't like teach them anything because like I know my hair, but I don't know like the whole like 4C hair, like they're different things. And yeah, because like one of my friends like have similar hair to me, but her hair is like way more dense, so she has like more hair on her head, and like she likes creams that are thicker and stuff, and me, everything that's thick just don't get on my hair, like it just sit on it. It was snowing and like it just sit on my hair, like nothing was absorbing, like it was just like all my hair was white. So yeah, you can see low porosity out here. So yeah, every thick creams I need like to put my hair under hot hair for it to be like absorbed. And I don't know, I just like stuff that are liquid. It's